Welcome, Taria, on Linea Rock program. And Act 1 will be your first solo live album recorded and filmed in Argentina, in a nice theater, I think. Why have you decided for that location, and has it something special for you?
Argentina. Wow. Argentina is my new home. I've been living here, first traveling between Finland and Argentina for 12 years now, and living permanently for 4 years. So that was part of my decision that I would love to film my first live album DVD in Argentina to show the people how happy I am here and how the country has given me, in a way, a freedom, artistic freedom even. But on the other hand, the most important reason for this DVD was the theater of Teatro El Círculo in Rosario. It's so beautiful theater, and I had a chance to perform there in 2011 for the first time, and I fell in love with the place, and I thought that one day if I can make a DVD, I would love to film it there. So there were these two reasons, the people and the beautiful theater.
Also about the acoustic of this theater?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And also I think that theater like this is an opera house, so it really represents my music the best way possible, because my music is not only rock or metal, it has a lot of dynamic changes, and I have a background in opera, in classical music, and so I wanted to bring those two completely different genres of music together in one place, and it's an opera theater.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right. On this live album, there are two new songs. One of them is a slow song titled Into the Sun. How was born this track, and what is it about?
Into the Sun, it's a very positive song. It was written, actually, I was writing it with my Swedish friends in last summertime, 1 year ago already, in Sweden. Beside the beautiful ocean, we were in this archipelago of Sweden, and it was a sunny day and a lot of energy and positiveness around, and I thought, my God, I want to write a song about the good things of life, how I feel good artistically, but how I feel also good as a woman today. And so that song is all about our dreams, how we should fight for our dreams, and it came out like that. It's very emotional, beautiful ballad.
Yes, right. In the album, we'll have 24 songs taken from your own discography and some covers. About the medley of the 3 songs, Where Were You Last Night, Heaven is a Place on Earth, and Living on a Prayer, is it a way to thank your influences?
Well, I love 80s.
Okay.
Who doesn't love 80s? I mean, the music on 80s, oh my God, all the rock and roll and all the pop. And all the effects in fashion, and I love 80s. But on the other hand, these songs, they are more or less the same. Only one song, I was having a kind of a fun time with my fans all over the world when I was singing these songs, because they are more or less the same. I mean, if you sing Living on a Prayer, it's the same than singing Heaven is a Place on Earth.
Yeah, I understand.
The same chords, same things, and there are many songs like that, if you check out in the rock and roll, you can find the similarities between many songs from different artists. And I made this medley because I wanted to have fun with my audience.
Right.
It's been always a lot of fun.
In these 24 tracks, what is the one that gives you more emotion singing, and why?
Oh my, you shouldn't ask one song. I have so many songs,
all 24.
Every one of them are kind of my babies, emotional. But if I need to now, okay.
Okay.
Underneath. One of the ballads. And every time I sing the song, it really makes me fly. And I think the people, my audience, when I look at them, they sing along with me, they cry, they get emotional. Also happened in Italy, actually, in Milan last time I was there, also performing in theater. People got very emotional. They show their emotions, and on that song, I think they really feel my passion in my music and love towards the people.
Yes.
So that song really is important.
You have talked about your exhibition of last March here in Milan at the Teatro Luna. What memory have you of that show?
Oh, great memories. I remember walking between the people, how they got totally crazy. I was performing in the middle of the audience.
Yeah.
One point in the show, I go down and I went through the people and singing to them and with them, and it was so fantastic. I love that kind of situations because not many artists are doing that because, I don't know, are they scared of the people? Well, I am not.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody wants to hurt me, they can hurt me everywhere, doesn't matter where. But I want to show that I respect my audience and I want to be close to them. And it was a magnificent moment, that one song, The Rain, I sang from the middle of the people and see their emotions so close by. So that concert was beautiful, and there were people coming to that concert from all around the world. I remember meeting not only Italian fans, but many other people from all over the world.
Yeah. Can you talk about the difference between DVD and Blu-ray version about this live Act 1 and the part of the show? What are the special features inside?
There are a lot of things, actually. There are 2 photo galleries. One is from my archives, or the band archives, some funny moments on the road that happened. People can see really the cultural changes in those pictures because we were coming from cold environment to a warm environment, to the Latin countries and so on, so on. And then there is a photo gallery for my fans that I made a contest with them so they could send me photos, and they send me thousands of photos to choose from. It's very nice. They are really professional photos on those fans' photos, and hundreds of them. And then on the other hand, there is an interview with me and with some funny moments from the road and with my band.
Yeah.
And
many things.
There is a video clip from Into the Sun that was directed differently, like not, it's from the live, but it's directed differently, produced differently, so it looks different. And what else there is? There is a lot of stuff.
Yes.
There are 2 DVDs, 2 CDs, and lots of music.
Yes, great. In your lineup of the band, once again there is the great drummer Mike Terrana. How had you involved him from the beginning of your solo career?
I met him in 98. He was for the first time touring with a band called Rage in Europe.
Yeah.
And I was at the first time touring with Nightwish in Europe as a support act. And we met on that tour. We didn't really talk too much together, but I saw him playing almost every night. And I loved the way he plays.
Yeah.
And so when I started my solo career, he was the first drummer I was having in my mind to bring along with me. And luckily, he seemed interested and available, and he has been there ever since. And we are like a sisters nowadays. We love each other, and it's been great to work together. We have another project called Beauty and the Beat together. That is only classical music. We are playing with a live orchestra and choir, only 2 of us, and we are going to start a world tour in May next year with Mike, with the Beauty and the Beat.
And after so many shows with Mike, is there a funny event that happened with him behind the stage? Because I know Mike is a very funny person.
Yes.
It's very crazy.
Yes. There are a lot of things happening with him every day.
I know. He also had a beautiful home in Tuscany here in Italy, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And about live and tours, is there any superstitious gesture that you usually do before going on the stage?
There are no superstitious things. I think every artist have their own ways to concentrate or get to the mood of the concert. We have all our own ways, but my way is more or less the same every night. It's making the breathing exercises. I have done those since I started singing classical music, since I was 15 years old. So the breathing exercises, they are very vital for me, very important. On the other hand, I do the vocalizing exercises, and that is all that process takes around half an hour. Depends how I feel, really. If I'm tired or sick, getting sick, or it depends where I am at the moment on a tour. But that, and then the beauty box, I need to make my makeup and hair and check out my clothes, everything is fine, and all that preparation really is important in a way for me to concentrate, to feel free and happy before the show. I do not get too nervous anymore before my rock shows, even though this DVD really made me nervous. But in a normal show, I don't get too nervous anymore. But some sort of nervousness, butterflies, I always need to have. That makes me sing better.
Yeah. We have talked about Mike Terrana, but which are the other musicians that play with you on this DVD, CD, and Blu-ray?
There is a cellist who has been always since the very, very beginning with me. His name is Max Lilja. He's a Finnish musician.
Yeah.
He was playing in Apocalyptica in the beginning of Apocalyptica's career. So he has a metal background plus classical background,
right?
Like me. And there is Doug Wimbish, who is mostly known from Living Colour, American band. I have another bass player called Kevin Shawn, who is also American, and there is Alex Scholp in guitars, who's been also from the beginning of my career with me, German guitar player, really good rhythm guitar player. And I have another guitar player, guest musician, Julian Barret from Argentina. Then there is a keyboard player, Christian Kretschmar from Germany also, who has been more playing pop music and rock music in Germany in general. And then Mike Terrana in drums. I mean, everybody of these musicians, they are professional session musicians, and everybody having a different background in music one way or another. So that makes us very special in a way that when we get together, we come from somewhere different, and when we meet, we make music together, and it makes it so unique experience. And that is what I've really cared so much in these guys, that they've been there for so many years with me, and they still want to keep on going.
Yeah. Some months ago, I have read about a new project called Harus. Is it confirmed or not?
Yes, Harus is a project of mine. It's a side project of classical music. It's a lineup.
It's the same lineup?
There is a church organist, there is a percussionist, and electric guitar player. And we have been making concerts with Harus already since 2006. And there will be Harus concerts again in Finland in the end of the year. So far we haven't been able to go abroad. Really, we hope that since we recorded a DVD 1 year ago, we would like to be able to perform in other countries as well, but it hasn't been possible yet. But it's a purely classical music.
Okay. The last question, Tarja. About the next third album, what is the status and when do you think it will be released?
Yeah, the status of that album is that we have already started production. The guitars and drums have been recorded here in Argentina with Mike and Alex, and the bass recordings are at the moment going on, and the production will go until the end of the year. I have a classical concert tour in the end of the year, the whole month of December, so that takes me away from the album production, but I will again after New Year in January start recording the orchestra, symphonic orchestra and choir, and then after that my vocals. So hopefully the production will be ready in spring, European spring next year, and then hopefully everything will be ready for release. August, September.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tarja. I hope to see you when you return for Play Live here in Italy, I think in the next year, so, right?
Grazie, mille grazie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.